Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome everyone to Waking Up America with the Conservative Viewpoint. Hi everyone, I'm Charlie. I am the Country Conservative. I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me this morning on this early Monday, August 12th, 2024. I'm still, of course, setting up everything because I don't have enough time to set up because everything starts after, like Rumble starts after I get moving, and so I have to do stuff like that, but that's okay. We're in no hurry this morning because today is going to be pretty light because tonight's episode is a special episode of the Conservative Viewpoint. We're actually going to start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm in Pennsylvania. So because of the Trump-Elon Musk interview, you heard me right. This is going to be a interview of the century. So you guys want to tune in tonight. We're going to be hopefully watching this show with this interview. It's supposed to air on X tonight, and I will be streaming it live as they go through the interview. We'll be talking in chat, seeing what's about what's being said and everything. And afterwards, we will talk and get your opinion on everything that's been said, and just chit chat tonight. And then tomorrow we'll get into a regular show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be an interesting day. Every day is an interesting day, especially now that we have these two. Wow. What do you even say about them? Harris and Walz. Morning, William. What do you say about them? There's so much. I mean, every day is a new controversy with these two. And these two are somewhat, if you see the truth, you see everything that comes out about them. How could you even for a second vote for these two people? She is the cause of the problem because she is the border czar. No matter what these liberal idiot news media tells you, they are, or she is, the problem with the border. She is the problem with the overrunning the invasion of our country with criminals and criminal element and terrorists, drug cartel, mental patients. Like, we don't have enough mental patients that Joe Biden has brought out since he's been coming in here. We had enough before him. Now look what we have. Everyone thinks they're something they're not. It's getting crazy. And I guess it's been crazy. It's just that people have been hiding they're crazy, and now they're bringing it out like it's a normal thing. It's like 2 a.m. for me. Been sucked into GTA all night. I think the clowns be clowns. Kamala runs about as much as POTUS Maximus. Not exactly, William. That's crazy. And man, you got to get some sleep, man. William is another one that comes onto the show when he can. Usually he's probably still working when we go on live. And that's crazy being up at 2 a.m. That's a 4-hour difference from us. And I appreciate it like crazy when they come on like that and watch, because we have a lot to go over. Morning, Daniel. Another one that comes on at night and partakes in our chat. We get some interesting talks in chat. You guys want to join in on that? We get a lot of different discussions, and not only what we go over, we get into some different discussions. once in a while, we'll put on a Don't Get Dead disaster factor tip of the day, and I've been forgetting the past couple of times because one of my followers had to take a little break and hasn't been on to remind me because I get tied up into the articles and stuff that we're going over, and then I forget. And then I put on a little contest and give stuff away free. So you want to join in for that? That's awesome. I think so, anyways. And some of the people should be getting their stuff here in the next couple of days. I had some winners from last week's question of the day, which this week I'll put it on, but you got to watch the show to find out the question, because usually the question is going to be about the show of one of the shows this past week, or it could have been last week or whatever. The deep state lawyers defending asylum seekers and folks that pay to have that app built they used to get all those folks they flew over set up for illegal protected status. That's right, William. I have got that in for tomorrow night's show now. I set up the show yesterday just in case they did not run that interview. I knew they would, but it made it easier for me for tomorrow. So all I got to do when I get off of here is make an advertisement for tomorrow's show, and I can go rest my back a little bit because I've been having some issues with it for the past couple of days. So I'm going to rest it up after this. But what he's talking about, and let me see if I can find it here. Yes, here we go, William. I got this one. Those are the real issues. Exactly right. Here's what he's talking about. Biden and Harris, DHS builds a ghost mode operation for migrants to more easily stay in the U.S. Now, what they're talking about, and I'll give you a little heads up on it, that we'll be going over more deeply in tomorrow night's episode. But this is an app that he was talking about. Yeah, exactly, William. It's hurting. They don't even have to go talk to Border Patrol agents anymore. They have a phone. They can use this app. They could come in illegally. They can cross anywhere they like. As long as they get on there and make an appointment to stay in the country. Oh, yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter who you are. Now, that's if they use the app. These idiots, like the border czar Harris, are so stupid. They think that these people are going to say, oh, yeah, I use the app. And if Border Patrol confronts them, they're going to say, yep, I used the app. I got an appointment already. And they're going to walk on through. So how many we got already just walking on through? And they're not going to use the app. They're here to steal, to commit crimes, to commit violence of some kind. Or they're here to take legal immigrants' jobs at a lower rate if they are here to work at all. Most of these people, if you're crossing illegally, like not through the port of entries, then you're not here to work. There's a legal immigration process to follow. If you don't follow it, you get the hell out of here. Simple as that. Tax-free tips was stolen. I also got that for tomorrow night, Daniel. Harris is a plagiarizer with ideas. She also plagiarizes her own speeches. And I believe I have that one here somewhere too. And I know I had something in here I was going to show. Oh, yeah. Which I will show here in a couple minutes. The point of entry is rather useless when you put a process on mobile device. Exactly, William. Sounds like you're giving a ticket. Exactly. You get free access to here under the Biden administration. Doesn't matter who you are. Terrorists can come through and say, yep, I used the app. Okay, go ahead. Use the app. Oh, so you're fine. We don't vet them. We don't vet anybody, so that's why we have so many terrorists. One of my fellow viewers gave me, and I can't remember who it was, and I'm sorry, and I should have wrote it down because I can't remember all this stuff. Gave me a train missing, and I found out train was missing last year. And I'm going to try to stick it in somewhere in tomorrow night's episode. But this train that he gave me that come up missing was full of ammonium nitrate. These are definitely not just a bunch of seasonal workers. Exactly. These aren't people that want to work on the border. Yeah, I know I'm jumping around, but okay, that's okay. That's what I do. I sit there and I'll talk for a little while, then I'll make sure I get in the chat. Make sure your voices are out there. I want to make sure your opinions are heard. And because they give me stuff in chat that I either forget to put in the show or I don't even know. So that's why I love these guys. They come in here and they give me all kind of information and stuff, and it makes the show really interesting. They get involved like crazy because we got to get this country back. We have to save our country. And November election is coming up fast. We're already into the middle of August. We got 2.5 months to save this country. And this is definitely not going to do it. We've got to get the word out to people. So I ask you every time, please share my videos with your friends, family, everywhere. And I usually let me put that up here right now for you guys. There's my information that you can go to, share it with your friends and families, get them to follow me or subscribe or whatever it is, so we can make sure we get the truth out to people. It's so important that we do this and wake people up, because even when I give these people the facts of the stories that we go over, they still tell me that it's fake. There's no proof. Like the one that, and I think I have it in here too somewhere. Let's see, where is it at? And I think this is for tomorrow night's episode. Oh, doggone it. Stupid thing goes off in my ear because of these stupid ads and stuff that they have in here. And they play automatically, and I can't stand it. Well, let me see. Where's it at? Okay, here it is. Guys sitting there telling me that because Trump's corporation, his company, gets investments, or he'll finance something through a different country. That's something wrong with that. But do you know how many corporations get financing through other countries because of interest rates of better deals with their money? And what company's not going to do that? That stupid ad went off again. Shut the hell up. Oh my God. But this is the thing, and because they're trying to cover for the fact that Joe Biden has taken all this money from different countries for the influence peddling. And it is a fact, people. If any liberals are listening, because probably they won't, because I told them to stay the hell out, because they'll keep telling me that I shouldn't be posting on certain pages in Facebook. Well, that's none of your business. I'll post my advertisements anywhere I want to promote my show. But this article come up, and this is what I'm going to go over a little more deeper in, and I think I have a video for it. I'm not sure. But DOJ turns on Joe Biden. Claims Hunter Biden was bribed by Romanian oligarch to influence U.S. policy when Biden was vice president. This is a fact. And if you can't believe that, this is his own DOJ with proof. And we've had proof. It's just taken, the Democrats won't do anything, so the Republicans aren't moving on this at all. They haven't moved on like pretty much anything at all. Trump is an international businessman. He likely is the same legal safeguards that Democrats have. He knows the system rather well. Oh, rather well by now. Most definitely, William. And that's the problem I have with these idiot liberals. And if you don't like my name calling, go away. Just get off the show, because They're idiots because they sit there and they run their mouths thinking that something that he's doing when he follows the tax code and doesn't have to pay as much in taxes. You don't think I would do it? You don't think every corporation's doing it? But because it's Donald Trump, it's no good. He's scamming the system. No, he's using what the government made. He made the rules that they made under the tax codes for businesses. He uses them. And why would you not? You put out millions and billions of dollars a year in whatever you do in your businesses, payrolls, all business expenses, and they give you a tax credit for these. Why would you not take them? These crybaby ass liberals should not even sit there and start running their mouths. But like I said, this is stuff that we get over. This is the stuff that they're crying about, and they think it's a bad thing. You have no idea how corporations run or businesses run if you cry about this stuff. You cry about it because you in a dead-end job or something that you don't make any money. Well, hell, I don't make any money. I was forced out of retirement early. So what you crying about? But this is the kind of stuff that we get into. Exactly, William. If you don't like it, change the rules. And it looks like that was Trump's. That was from Trump in 2015. Thank you, William. Hopefully, Hunter's trial will expose and force the media to finally acknowledge the family crimes. Exactly, because they are the family crime syndicate. They've been doing it for years. They've been taking money. Facts, people. They've got bank accounts. They've got checks. They've got everything. They got bank records, IRS records. They've even got witnesses. So don't sit there and tell me that it's all conspiracy theory like you idiots say all the time. It's not conspiracy. It's all facts. Check it out for yourself. Don't listen to me. Because, of course, I know you wouldn't because you're liberals. But if you got my information, guys, please do that. But Wimpkin is the main page now. I just can't get anybody from Rumble to do anything. So I used to be made page at Rumble, but I use Wimpkin now mainly. But I stream on all of them still. So get with it. Let's start sharing my videos. Follow me and everything. You guys will get the truth. Not like you'll get from the fake news media here. They downplayed his gun charges and threw out his laptop. I doubt we're going to see much from the trials. They're more than a clown shenanigans. Oh, I bet on that one too, William. I've also had William on my show before, and it's great. I got to get him back on again. We go over so much. Here was some of the articles, and I'm going to go over some of these tomorrow too, because that'll kind of leave me high and dry for tomorrow's Waking Up America show. Wimpkin is the shit. Rumble seems to be under attack. Yeah, that's for sure. But it's the people on Wimpkin are awesome. They come in here, they get engaged, and I can get some people to watch my video on Rumble, but not very much. But I love the guys on here. Like Dan Bongino is a huge stakeholder in Rumble. But Chase has got a new product out for fentanyl. And if you guys haven't seen that, you got to check that out. Let me see what it's called here. If I could get up to it real quick. And he's promoting this everywhere. And supposedly he might be getting Trump to do it. It's called the fentanyl test, Saving America Together. And supposedly he's going to be getting Trump, hopefully 90% chance that Trump will announce their test to eradicate fentanyl within his next 3 rallies. That hopefully he'll be talking about this. And I know they've been talking to Walmart and stuff like that to get these tests in there. And it looks like a great test. I haven't really got to go through all this, but fentanyl is the leading killer of Americans 18 to 45 and the fastest growing killer of children 14 years age and under. So this is stuff that he's been getting, and he's been busy with that, and it's crazy. But this fentanyl test will be a standard for fentanyl testing in the United States under the Trump administration. And I think that's awesome. So I wanted to make sure I got that out there. and I almost forgot about it. Excuse me a second. Sinus is like crazy. That sucks. But I'm going to show you a video that I'm going to be showing on tonight's show that if you can't make it, but I hope you do. And this is just of a picture. And if I could find it here, of Kamala Harris's welcoming to one of her rallies. But there's something fishy about this. So I want you to see what I did on this. So I want you to look at the reflections in the engine bell on the wing, and I'll give you about 30 seconds to look at it, and then I'll circle it, and you tell me what you see, because there's something going on. Night, William. Okay, guys, do you see what I'm talking about? And you guys might have seen this already. It's all over the place. But do you see the engine bell and the thing, the blue on the paint? Can you see any people in there? The engine bell, you can see the building behind them, but you can see no people. Isn't that a little funny? And I might see one person, which might be a Secret Service agent down there below the ring that they had on there. But there's actually no people on there. So can you say AI? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have like a Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood kind of talk with these with these idiot liberals out there that think people are stupid. And you know what? I'll probably, if any liberals are watching, and I'll probably hear it later on. You're calling people names and you're cursing and oh, wait till tonight. But of course, they won't come on tonight because they don't want to hear the truth. So this is what I get every day. They complain about the thumbnails that I put on, but it says right on, and I hope William heard me say good night. 2 a.m. for him. He's got to get some sleep. But this is what I go through every day. The title of my show is Conservative Viewpoint. So if you see the word conservative, wouldn't you think, well, that's not for me if I'm a liberal idiot? You would say, no, I'm not going to watch that. But anyways, they go on there and watch it, and I appreciate it. But you got to know the images on the reflection definitely do not match the crowd. Exactly, Daniel. And they think we're idiots. And, well, I pretty much am. But I'm not as stupid as they are, as can't see that there's no people in that crowd. And, you know, because everybody's pointing this out, that they're going to change that when they do better with their AIs now, because that's pretty much what they've been doing to hype her up, and with their fake polls and stuff, which we don't take polls anyways. We use them as a grain of salt because they're not accurate polls. You can't get an accurate poll and say the majority of the people when they do a poll. But did you notice they won't put out the number of people? Sometimes they do. Very rarely will they put out a poll, but they'll sit there and say 1,000 people took this poll. That is not the majority of people. You cannot use that as the majority of the people and say, oh, wait, well, 50% of the people. No, 1,000 people said it, and 1,000 people didn't agree. So that's why we do not take. You can use it as a reference point, and you always want to stay up in the polls, even per 1,000 people. But you do not use them as to tie it down and say, oh, we got this in a bag. No, we have to get out and vote. We've got to do everything in our power to get out and vote. And I try to say this in most of my videos at night, my streams, my podcast, that we use Dan Bongino's rule, 10-10-10 people. You know, you got to have 10 people, get them out to vote, register them to vote, text them, email them, whatever it takes. You've got to get them out. We have everything, and we got to do everything in our power to get everybody out to vote. come November. 2.5 months away. That's no joke, people. It's coming up fast. Another reason I hate it is because winter's coming and I cannot stand the cold. My joints and stuff don't handle it anymore. It was great when I was younger. That sucks. I never thought I would get to this age where I'd be sitting there saying, "Oh, ow, and when I get up out of a chair. Did not think I would come to that, and it's come to that. So please get out and vote. Get out, get your neighbors, your friends, everybody. And if you have an elderly neighbor that wants to vote but can't, because help them get a mail-in ballot. If you vote early, get out and vote early. We have to use it. We have to use everything available to us this time. But the election system needs fixed. It is becoming more and more corrupt every year. And I'm not saying it's only Democrats, trust me, because if Trump screws up in here, if he gets in November, like I hope he should, we'll go after him too. It's not that we're anti-Republican or, totally anti-Democrat, but it's both. It's anti-government, period, because they are corrupt. And it's all of them. It's not just Democrats, and my eye itches because it's still too early. It's just, period. We just got to protect our country. We got to protect our rights, because Harris and this coward of a stolen valor guy are going after our free speech. He said it right off the bat. Free speech is not a guaranteed thing. Oh, most definitely is. Just like my Second Amendment rights, which you will never take away from me. So this is stuff that we have to protect. And they're sucking up to these women and saying that they are being refused health care by saying you can't get abortions, you can't murder somebody, which Walz is pro-birth abortions. He's done it in his state. At least 5 babies that I know of have come out of the womb alive, breathing, crying, and they killed them. They survived a failed abortion attack on them, a failed murder, a murder charge. Yes, they all should be murdered. Or, I mean, they should all be charged with murder because they're pieces of shit. See you tonight, Charlie. Keep up the hard work. Appreciate you. Thank you, Daniel. I'll see you too. Hopefully. But this is what's going on, and that's what has to happen. But please share my videos with your friends and family. Come join us in chat every weeknight, 9 p.m. So you can get into the quiz, so you can get a free. Usually I put these mugs away. I also have this new shirt I just made yesterday. Makes the shirts, and that's what I put in the ticker below. You can email me at conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com, and I'll send you a video of the stuff that I make. Shirts, not the hat. I don't have anything on the hats in there, but most of the stickers can be put on hats. The stickers could also be turned into stuff for your truck. Like I put the flags on my tailgate of my truck, and I have a brand new diesel. So stickers can be made bigger, smaller, whatever. And let me know, and I'll send you a little video clip of the stuff that I've been doing. I just do it for fun. It's not a business or anything. I just do it for fun. And I give away stuff, so you want to join in for that. And we have a blast on there at night. And it's the Conservative Viewpoint, weeknights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I tell you that because we have guys from other countries, and you see other states, Alaska, everywhere. And so they know what time to tune in. They're all over the place. Texas, I couldn't even tell you. Almost every state I have somebody from. And if you come on new, let me know where you're from so I can acknowledge that. And I love seeing new states come up and new people's names come up in chat. It's awesome. And get involved, guys. If you want your voice heard, let me know. Say something. I will acknowledge it. I try to get through them, but they go through really fast. So sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes other people pick it up, and I'll look and see what they say, and then I'll scroll back up and get them. So Let me know what you guys think. I'm glad you guys joined. I'm seeing a little gnat running around. I'm glad you guys tuned in today. So please tune in tonight, 7:30, special episode tonight for the Trump Elon Musk interview. We'll be going over it live, and hopefully that I will be getting a little bit of sleep earlier. But hopefully I'll see you then. But if not, I will catch you tomorrow morning, and we'll go over some more of the articles that I'm going to go over tomorrow night. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. See you tonight.